Whenever you go out on the water, most of the time, you're going to be underneath the sun, and you're definitely going to be getting wet. Well, maybe not if you put on something from Victory KoreDry, and Mark is here. Mark, tell us a little bit about Victory.
Victory has been around for a long time. Originally actually a surf wetsuit company, but a few years back we decided to totally focus on our KoreDry water repellent fabrics, and all we do now is surf shirts and rash guards.
So wait, water repellent surf shirts and rash guards? If you're on the water, aren't you pretty much expecting to get wet?
Yes, and you want to get wet. However, you don't want to be wearing a wet shirt after you're wet, because they get cold, they get wet, they get soggy. They're just not that nice. And regular rash guards get wet, they get cold, they get soggy. And as do wicking shirts that are designed for sweating, which are great if you're sweating. If you're in the middle of the ocean or middle of a lake and you're getting wet, not so good. Which is why we like our shirts.
That's pretty impressive stuff there. But at the same time, if you have a shirt that's repelling water like that, is it still breathable? Because I mean, you see these folks out here on the stand-up paddle boards. You're working up a pretty good sweat.
That's right. And yes, they are very breathable, pretty much like a T-shirt. There's no membrane. It's not a Gore-Tex. We just impregnate the fibers at the filament level with a water repellent, and so it doesn't absorb water at the fiber's core, and so they still stay dry and insulate and are comfortable even after you fall in and get wet, kind of like he just did. So I see. I mean, that seems like it would be great because at the end of the day, you're still dry, you're still working around. At least your shirt's dry and you're not cold and wet.
Exactly. And these also have a full UPF factor to keep you protected from the sun?
Yes, they are. They're a full UPF 50, which it's a tightly woven fabric, and that's the key. A lot of the breathable fabrics for wicking are often waffly things, and they don't have very high UPF factors.
All right, and these come in a variety of different colors and styles, long sleeve and short sleeve?
Long sleeve, short sleeve. We actually do it in a stretch lycra fit. We also do it in a loose fit. It's all U.S. fabric and U.S. made in Huntington.
If somebody wants to pick this up at either their local surf shop, or if you're in Utah and don't have a surf shop for a couple of thousand miles, where do they go?
You can definitely see us online at victorykoredry.com, and that's Kore with a K.
All right. Mark, thanks so much for taking the time to show us this.
Thank you. Thank you.